Wanted to be
very short potato. Like they don't get any shorter than him potatoes.
You should see me sticking out of the wall in Mordona. Hi guys!
Oh gee.
Welcome back to Shady Rainbow Streams. We've kind of, sort of officially decided on a name. Who wants to do the steps of faith? Oh, what?
Steven's character.
Oh! I'm like, oh hey, who's this? Did he decide on that name?
He helped me come up with it.
Which Yuto are we referring to?
It was on a name generator he picked.
Oh, really? I thought he would have gone after a character from an anime he might have liked. Laser bazooka? God. I just now have to do the Steps of Faith. I can't do anything else until I do Steps of Faith.
Okay, let me accept his friend request, and then I will drop him from party, since he's only level 10. Cute little baby potato he is.
Big mother-loving pew of death. Amada.
Okay. If you ever hook up two PlayStations to the same TV, you can bounce between screens using the PS button.
Wow, really?
Yeah, faster than doing the input.
Well, I have... My setup is kind of interesting. I have the two screens for the computer. One of them is hooked up to both my Wii U and my PS4, and then I have a third TV screen on another dresser on the other side of the room that my PS3 is hooked up to.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I can't wait to be back in Shadowbringers.
Okay, I will be right back. I need to do something before we queue.
Okay. I am multitasking some Review Starlight on my tablet. Oh, jeez. No. Eh? Parasol. Luminix Zayuki. Huh. Dr. Bubblegum. I love seeing people's names. Hey, hold still. Hey! I want to see your name. Okay. Who else is up here? Sephiroth Percent.
Okay, ready for invite.
Okie dokie. I gotta... M. Come back up here where you actually said something. Find... There we go. Alright. Anyone else for Steps of Faith? Unsynced.
Read the description.
Huh?
Doing something that said read the description.
Charged with potent ether, probably the most powerful log in existence. Can only be gathered during umbral tempest. During an umbral tempest? What the heck's an umbral tempest?
It's a diadem weather thing.
Okie dokie.
When you had your laparoscopic surgery, did you have problems with gas bubbles settling in your shoulders?
I was told that that was a possibility. I personally didn't experience it myself, but that was one of the things that I was notified of before the surgery.
They did not warn me, and it is hell.
Yeah, because what they do is, I think what it is they pump CO2 gas in to kind of create a pocket to where they can work to do whatever they're doing when they're doing the surgery, and the pocket doesn't really kind of dissipate. It just kind of stays in the body and dissipates that way.
Yeah. From everything I was researching on it, it travels up a nerve through your diaphragm and can settle into your shoulders and your neck, and oh my god, it hurts.
Yeah, I was lucky enough I didn't have to deal with that, but I did have... It stayed in my abdominal area. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. But yeah, no, the gas bubble settled in like my lower right abdominal quadrant. It never actually traveled up, to which, thank God.
I feel like I ripped my rotator cuff all over again.
I've never done that, so I have no idea what that's like.
Feels like somebody's stabbing me in that pocket of muscle right between your clavicle and your shoulder blade.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, and I have to do the Binding Coils of Bahamut, too.
How fun.
Where the heck is Steps of Faith? Oh, there it is. I'm like, where the heck is it? Are you ready?
Yep.
Biggest boss in the entire game.
And we're gonna 2-man it.
And you want to know what's funny? Is this dragon is like way bigger than Nidhogg and Hraesvelgr. It's like, why isn't this one of the primal dragons?
So it just goes to prove size isn't always a thing.
That's what she said.
No, that's what he said.
Well, that's what she said too. I've heard of women defending, you know. Was I dragged or pushed? Hey! Ah! Okay, I'm being pushed. Come over here, guys. Whee. Whoa. Why? What? Oi. What? Yeah, isn't this Nidhogg's wife we're beating the crap out of?
I don't remember the lore on it.
Whoa! Whoa! Yeah! Woo! All right.
exit clear at the other end again?
Yes. Whee! Tamagotchis? Oh my god, Tamagotchis are back? Who, what? Ooh, excuse me. Sorry about that.
Not a problem.
Tamagotchis are back!
Oh yeah?
Yeah! I'm playing Review Starlight on my tablet while I'm also playing this, and one of the advertisements is Tamagotchi On is what it's called. And it's, you can find the YouTube channel, youtube.com/channel/Tamagotchi Friends. Oh, hell. Jeez, after that sneeze. Van, vroom vroom.
The UPS store is stupid. Their website.
Yeah, they had a local UPS drop area listed before it was even ready, apparently, out here.
Well, this won't even list the local, where the nearest store is.
I don't... The only UPS designated store that I know of is in Olympia. You have a drop area at Staples. I just recently had to do an Amazon return, so the information is fresh in my mind.
So you were able to do it through Amazon?
Yeah, I did the return.
Or through Staples, I mean?
Yeah, Staples is where I dropped off the box, and it was sent in a matter of days. I've already been refunded.
Does that count as a UPS store drop-off, or is that just a UPS drop-off?
Well, I handed it to a physical person who actually ran it through a computer and then gave me a slip, and I was on my way. But I don't know. Wasn't paying attention enough to know if they've got like specified boxes. The only other place I know of that would is the place across from Metro PCS, the one that used to be Baskin Robbins 31.
Right. Let's try that.
Okay, Revenant's Toll. I had to kind of punish my kitty a little earlier.
What did he do now?
You know the sandwiches I made earlier that I showed you with the sausage patty and the English muffins and cream cheese?
Yeah.
I still had one of those, and I have it wrapped in a napkin. He was trying to get into it right in front of me.
What the hell?
So he got a butt whoop. One little smack on the butt, and he complained and ran off. It's like, it's my food, not yours. And it's right in front of me, you little turd. I don't know what his deal is, but he's been a little troublemaker the last couple days. Hi, Tataru. The banquet. The dreaded banquet. Oh, don't tell me this is where I gotta follow her around.
So you printed out or you have the little return QR code and they scanned that and they just shipped it for you at Staples?
No, I didn't use the QR code. I actually printed out a shipping label and attached it to the box. Who the heck is Sylvie Pinkstar? What? Who is Sylvie Pinkstar?
Did you have
Huh?
I don't know. They were on earlier, but did you have to pay the return shipping or was it a
No,
free shipping thing?
it was free shipping.
Okay,
Nani? Again? Red hot to the touch, which makes it a bastard to carry. Okay, where is... Oh, up there. Yep, this is where I'm gonna have to follow Tataru around at her failed attempts at a job. That was interesting. Oh, and I also gotta do, I still gotta do Adampur Keep. Do we want to run through that?
sure.
Yeah, because if I'm gonna unlock the hard mode, I need... What is that? Every now and then I hear a beep on your end.
It may be my phone when I'm texting. Or it might be the TV Chris is watching.
Well, it sounds pretty close contact beep, so... Almost kind of like those blooper reel beeps.
Like that?
I didn't hear it that time.
No. I was gonna say it might be the chats coming through on the PlayStation 2.
No. Believed to be a piece of fossilized cloud. What? Zinc is said to prevent a number of common ailments. However, it must be noted that attempting to ingest it in its current state may actually cause problems. Such as broken teeth, stomach ache, usually in that order.
Uh-oh.
What?
We have a confirmed case.
Wait, what?
We have a confirmed fake case of COVID.
Grandma?
What, here in Grace Harbor?
Yeah, Megan
Yes.
is... Where at?
Elma?
I don't...
Man in his 60s is in isolation at Grace Harbor Community. The man did not travel outside of the U.S. before becoming ill.
But did he travel out of the county and encounter somebody else in one of the other counties? That's the question.
They're not releasing a whole lot. I'll copy the article over.
Okay. Oh, do I need to sign too?
No. Okay, copied to you.
Yeah, we also recently dealt with the death of a crafter friend recently. Unrelated to COVID. Okay, Mom, I'm forwarding this to you. If I can find you. There you are. I also probably should forward this to a few others.
It hasn't made it to the Department of Health website yet, but that doesn't mean anything because there's 36 unassigned cases right now.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Kelly.
It's gonna happen sooner or later, unfortunately.
Uh-huh.
Let's see if the net news catches up with it, because they've been giving a county by county count.
Right.
Anytime they talk about it.
We can run down in the morning, or else we have to do it here.
Oh, who else from Seymour? Crap, what's her name? I'll figure that out. I forwarded it to some of the staff members at Seymour. And to Beth. Okie dokie. Amada, quit.
If there's one in the hospital, that means there's probably 10 in the county who are...
Not yet showing symptoms.
Yeah.
It's just more fuel for the... He wants to shut down Washington State.
Yeah. And more lack of toilet paper.
Luckily, we have about a 2-week supply. Probably more than that.
And so long as we don't travel into Aberdeen, we can always go to the IGA for cheapo shit.
Yeah.
So long as no one goes crazy out here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I got the text appointment reminder this morning.
Interesting one is going to be my flush appointment on the 19th, next Tuesday.
Yeah, you would come into the closest contact in that area. But that's in Providence, not in Grace Harbor Hospital.
I know, but it's going to be interesting what they're doing with all the cancer patients.
Right.
Just got confirmed today.
You sound kind of far away and you're breaking up.
Sorry. He said if this guy's case got confirmed today, means he's been in the hospital a few days.
No telling how many people have been exposed.
Yeah.
No, I was just in Grace Harbor Community yesterday.
Yeah, she had surgery yesterday morning.
You know when tonsillectomy is supposed to be?
Don't know, and it may wind up getting delayed again.
Probably.
Because it's it's considered an elective. Unless the doctor can say she's critical, it's considered an elective.
Okay, I'm speeding through this. Neat. It's gonna be nothing but following Tataru. Speak with Hori Boulder. Search for Tataru at the Arcanist Guild. Arcanist, Arcanist, Arcanist. Bloop. What the heck? La da 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 dee da dee da la dee da dee da. Okay, Hori Boulder is a dork.
The refund has come in. You've got money going out. Are you aware of that?
Yes,
Okay.
I made a purchase, so.
Just wanted to be sure you were aware
Uh-huh.
of it. Oops.
Yeah, no, I did that knowingly. Oh, yay! Lightning! Oh, wait, no. Not you, not you. Only got 4 that time, so that puts me at what, 13? Yep. Why did I do that? Follow the scholar to where? Eh? Oh, okay, up there. I really want a pony farm all of a sudden. Yeah, but I gotta continue in MSQ because I really need to get my ass into Heavensward. The last stretch of thunder. Oh, shit on a stick. Turtle, turtle. Ah! Whoops. Fine. Sylvie's apparently not doing so hot. Oh, Toshi, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah, you've been kind of quiet.
Scroll and get this thing up.
Uh. What? Oh my god, this stupid scholar is gonna annoy the crap out of me. When I get the bronchial pneumonia, it lasts until the turn of the season. La 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 la. You know, I like the ether crystals over here in Earth's front. Well, we found Will Red's body. Okay, where? Okay. Get this out of the way first. No, I don't want to do that yet. Oh, crap. Welcome back.
Does it work now?
Yes, I hear you.
Yay. Okay. So what you doing?
Crap. I am following Tataru around.
Fun. Alright, I'm gonna drop group for a couple of minutes and try to run an expert while you're doing that fun shit.
Okay. Works for me. Oh, it must be down below.
Hey, Chris. Can you make me some of that tea for my throat? Thank you.
Wait. Great and powerful Arcanist, and then I hear great and powerful Trixie in the background of my brain.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't what?
Oh, I tossed him a cookie. He said I missed it. I said, no, you didn't. It's sitting right there in his hand.
Geez, the carbuncle's nearly as big as Tataru is. Carbuncle's all trotting away. Oh yeah, I learned how to make my own hand sanitizer.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm. Aloe vera gel and rubbing alcohol. Just mix them together.
Yeah, if you
Add
can,
a little scented
yeah,
oil.
if you can find either of those right now. Oh, gosh darn it.
I heard that crash. Was
My
that
mouse. Chris, I'm helpless.
the heck? Oh. Everyone from overseas.
Crashed down there somewhere.
No, it's back there.
Well, I can't. And I'm. Ow. It's just the light on it.
I hope to God I don't have some unknown underlying condition that'll make me susceptible to death from COVID. Because I'm pretty sure I'm probably going to contract it this year. Unless all our craft shows decide to cancel.
Just because you contract it doesn't mean you're gonna die from it.
That's why I
Most
said I
people
hope
don't.
I don't have any underlying health conditions that'll make that a possibility. Hey, ba-derp. So then she was ultimately replying to me.
What?
Oh, we went up to Capela's food bank today, and part of that involved going past the Green Lantern Tavern, which is where Vendor's Village used to be. Vendor's Village has been torn down.
Oh.
I grew up at that place.
Right.
And that was like our main summertime income, too. Okay, so Tataru goes Arcanist first. What does she do after that?
I don't remember.
She tries a few things. I already went past her minor phase. She was attacked by a Malboro in, was it a Malboro? Or one of the mud puppies in Mordona.
Before she finally settles on Taylor, or Weaver.
And then goes about making the best clothes in the game. Well, there's some good outfits, especially if you pair them with other things. Okay, units, gust. Oh, heck yeah. There we go. Chat fail. Speak with Tataru at Costa del Sol. Alright. Tataru is... Oh, wait. Is Tataru fishing? Or is she just on vacation? Tataru is on vacation. Eh. Yes, Tataru is fishing.
Hmm.
Oh, well, I'm thinking. Oh, no. Oh, I definitely need more chocobo barding. Oh, I need to check how much chocobo feed is in order to change my chocobo's color.
You can grow most of the seeds, and they just cost seals at your grand company.
Tiny problem with that. I don't think I can plant.
Amara said I could, or Amada said I could. I don't see why you couldn't.
Well, no, what I'm meaning is I don't think I have the class.
You don't need to have a class to plant.
What about the proper care?
You buy fish meal and you water it.
Yeah, because I've never done gardening in this game. Ever.
It's not hard.
Well, I hear doing Tharvian onions is hard.
Fadenarian onions is a pain in the ass. It's not hard, it's just there's a lot of cross planting that goes into it.
What are you doing, Tataru?
Being a pain in the ass as usual.
Okay, now I gotta go back to Minfilia at the Rising Stones for both of these. So am I done following you around? I am so tired of having these random nerve twitches in my body. Oh, by the way, that bruise on my foot is looking real pretty.
Is it?
Oh, yeah. I didn't step on a Lego piece. Have you had those Japanese sodas, the ramuns, whatever they call them?
Yeah.
You know those little green things that you use to pop the glass ball down into the bottle?
Yeah.
I stepped on one of those.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah. Not sure why it was there, because I haven't had a ramen in, like, years. But it was there, and I stepped on it. It hurt, and now I have a bruise. I didn't know that the foot could bruise. Except from surgery.
Boss number 2 down.
My back is itching.
Oh.
Horizon Zero Dawn coming to PC this summer.
Nice.
Share to group. Gotta share this to a couple of groups. Boop. 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 Guess that's all I have right now. I want Horizon Zero Dawn 2. That's what I want. figure out who that other person is. Yeah, I should probably tag him too. So, Leon. TL. Okay, there we go. Oh. Yep. You are not going to fall over that way. Okay, I will be right back momentarily. I'm going to go use the restroom.
Okay, okay.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
Yeah, between the broccoli yesterday and the cream cheese today, my stomach's not really doing all that great.
Why'd you do that?
I didn't do anything. It's just with no gallbladder, my stomach is just saying no to these things.
So where are you at storyline-wise?
I am about to do the banquet.
Okay, so you got a bit then. Alright, I'm gonna queue for raid then.
Okay.
Well, whose fault is that, Steven? You can. Just make sure you take your fork off the plate first. Your fork off there. Knife off. Chris? Okay. Sugar and honey.
I want this. This would be cool. Amada. Jeez.
The throat coat one.
Well, he hasn't changed his ways.
O Sultan Tree, hallowed spirit of my line. Through my weakness, the glorious house of Ul has all but disappeared beneath the sands. For want of the strength to raise it up again, it were better that it fall. Forgive me, but I know not what else to do.
My aquarium cup, yay. Oh, you didn't make it a bigger cup. That's because the other cups are smaller. It's okay. Well, I figured you would see it's a big cup, so make a big cup. Oh, Chris, just stop. It's not worth the fight. You're trying to.
Never mind. Never mind. Never
Don't tell him.
mind. You know what I was doing, don't you? I was gonna be like,
No spoilers.
was gonna be like, can I give a little spoiler? And then I was like, no, no, no.
You needn't trouble yourself so. Your grace is most kind, but it is no trouble to me, rather an honor. If your grace is ready, I shall summon the warrior of light. I am.
Oh. New Shiva fight, let's go.
Shh. Shh. I'm not there yet. I haven't played any 5.1 content and up.
I'm not describing the fight. I just said
I
what
know,
the
I
boss
know. But still, I don't want to know. I've already been spoiled a little bit by pictures and fan art. I want to remain as pure as possible until I get there.
Do you hear anything else on that call?
Everyone looks to be in high spirits.
With good cause.
A common victory may serve to unite even the most unlikely of allies. You've brought us one step closer to a united Eorzea.
Your modesty knows no bounds, Antecedent. Were it not for your efforts, Sir Emmerich would never have become such a steadfast ally. When he convinces his countrymen to rejoin the Alliance, we shall all reap the benefits, military and economic. I tell you, we are on the cusp of a new era of unity and prosperity.
No, we're not.
Territorial disputes are all that divide us now. But I have faith that we will find an amicable solution in time. And failing that, I'll have my trusty warrior of light box the ears of all concerned. Speaking of whom...
She will be joining us shortly. A matter at the quicksand required her attention, but it did not sound serious.
And suddenly I think I may have a new pet. should probably check. Hey. Loo. Okay, so kinda can't. All right, testing. Okay, that works. Alright. Time to get this show on the road. In the not so good way. Things are going to go very horribly for the Warrior of Light. Well, here we go. I'm going to be bogged down for the next 15-20.
Enter. Your Grace, your guest has arrived.
Look away!
Pray, come in and take your ease.
"'Tis well that the steps of faith held against the Horde.
And what of the city proper?
We sustained some few losses, but the heart of our nation yet beats with vigor. I am not certain I could say the same had we not received your most generous aid.
An attack on Ishgard is an attack on the realm. We stand together or fall divided.
Such noble words, after the fact.
I had hoped to speak in the presence of her grace, but it seems she has been delayed. That being the case, now would seem as good a time as any. Honored friends, pray allow me to convey Ishgard's warmest gratitude for your part in the defense of our lands. "'Tis upon the success of this very alliance that my recommendation to throw open the gates of judgment shall be founded. With the blessing of the Archbishop, it is my hope that Ishgard will soon be reunited with her long-estranged sister nations, and that Eorzea shall once more be as one.
The clapping of some of these people just looks so stupid.
Agreed.
Very well.
Is Artemis?
Nothing to worry about. I shall return anon. You wished a word, Yu Hase?
You may go. Your Grace. You must be curious as to the reason for this private audience. The matter I would discuss, however, will soon make apparent the need for discretion. I intend to abdicate the throne and dissolve the monarchy. You have seen for yourself the storm of turmoil that howls through our streets. The government fails in its responsibilities, and my subjects suffer the consequences of our incompetence. But I will see them suffer no longer. The victory feast shall provide the stage on which I declare the dissolution of the Sultanate. 'Tis mine intent that the ruling class of our golden city should take its place beside the common man in a fair and equitable republic. No more shall this nation bow to the whims of a privileged few. Yet, that which I propose will entail the tearing up of this city's very foundations. And even Loban, with all his strength and influence, will be hard-pressed to keep his footing on such treacherous ground. Thus would I ask you to lend him a steadying hand. You who have endured the wrath of innumerable foes are the one hero in whom I can place my trust. Will you do this thing for me? I am truly grateful. More grateful than I can well express. How much we have both changed since that day we met beneath the Sultan tree. And the days ahead promise to change us further still. I hope that we will recognize ourselves when all of this is over.
Lagging out isn't good.
Hmm?
I said lagging isn't good.
No, it is not.
Lagging makes us rage. Of course, it would be you.
Your Grace! Her Grace, the Sultana, is dead. Poison in her wine? You did this!
Spare us your denials! I see no other suspects, and the room has but the one entrance. I hereby accuse you of regicide! Men, arrest this viper!
Sir, barring a few exceptions, we have detained all those with allegiance to the Scions. The Rising Stones is also under our control.
And what do you hope to achieve with this mutiny?
Why, that which we have striven for all along, Commander. The salvation of Eorzea.
What is the meaning of this?
Knights from the homeland. This cannot bode well.
Lord Commander, we have received an urgent message from the Holy See. I am grieved to report that your serpentine foes have resumed their assault. Needless to say, your presence is urgently required. These knights have come to bear you swiftly home to Ishgard.
A surprise attack?
We've had no such word from our men, and the timing is most fortuitous to catch us away from the city.
Most fortuitous indeed.
Lord Commander, we must away!
You have been a most gracious host. I hope that I might one day return the favor. Come, Lucia.
Whatever is going on in there? Ah, the ever-dutiful brass blades. I must apologize, but my dance card is rather full. Another time, perhaps?
Thancred, of the Scions of the Seventh Door. You stand accused of committing acts of espionage in service to the Garlean Empire.
Espionage? What in the seven hells are you talking about? Ah, If you're referring to that business with the Ultima weapon, then you must understand, I wasn't myself.
Under interrogation, an Imperial prisoner revealed your involvement in numerous dealings with the enemy. We've also been investigating reports that you are a practitioner of forbidden arts. You'd best come along with us.
You invite me to your party and now you want me to leave? I do so detest receiving mixed signals. Come then. I believe I've lost my appetite for this farce of a celebration.
You go too far, Lord Adeleji. By what right do you march armed soldiers into a royal banquet and eject state visitors without Her Grace's consent? You treat the brass blades as your personal army and show contempt for the throne with your every act. Leave us, now.
Is that an order, General? Mayhap you have mistaken me for one of your flames. You will find I am not so slavishly obedient. As for your outrageous claim that I have shown contempt for the throne, let all here observe that it was not I who feasted while an assassin removed its occupant. I expect this is your idea of defending the nation, is it? This and diluting our forces through these distractions in Cartano and Kurthis. I do begin to see how the ranks of the Immortal Flames came to be riddled with Garlean sympathizers. You are plainly unfit for command.
Wait, goddamn you. Your words make no sense. What assassin?
You mean to say you don't know? We caught the vaunted champion of the Scions in Her Grace's private chambers, not moments after the deed was done.
No! No, this cannot be!
Save your breath. You will need it to plead your case. You and your entire order are to be tried for this atrocity. Bring in the prisoner!
This woman stands accused of poisoning Her Royal Majesty Nanamu Namo and is suspected accessories to the crime. All members of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn will be detained for questioning.
This is madness!
This is Sparta!
What a pity. Who'd have thought your tale would end like this?
Should you demand further proof, a vial with traces of the substance used to poison Her Grace was found upon the assassin's person.
How very convenient.
You would speak of convenience? Who persuaded Her Grace to host this celebration? A diversion which presented you and your confederates ample opportunity to commit the crime, and a crowd within which to fade from view. A more convenient occasion I could scarcely imagine.
How dare you! After all we have done for Uldar!
Hold your tongue, witch! I'll not be ensorcelled! I know all about the dark gift that you and your disciples wield. Oh, yes. I've observed how you worked upon the minds of the Alliance leaders, bending them to your will. And what of your cordial relationship with Sir Emmerich? For years, Ishgard abjured all contact with the outside world, and now the Lord Commander of the Temple Knights treats you with the familiarity of a childhood friend. I'll tell you what I think. I think this desperate defense of Ishgard was but a ruse to deceive us into dividing our forces. Your next move will be to charm your Kurthan allies into invading our lands! Now that is truly ridiculous!
How do you even think of this stuff?
She cannot be dead. Stand aside, Ilbert. I want to see the Sultana.
Spare yourself the pain, brother. I saw her with my own eyes. For a mercy, the poison took her swiftly. Her handmaiden can attest to that.
This cannot be. Nanamo. Nanamo. No!
Plainly, the Royalists can no longer be relied upon to keep our nation safe. And so it falls to the monitorists of the Syndicate to govern Uldar. But should you wish to help us, General, we would be more than happy to entrust the task of planning Her Grace's funeral to you. It seems only right that you should bury your precious Sultana, and we will be glad to be rid of that burden.
I'll bet you will. You more than any man.
Whatever do you mean?
I mean you had her killed, you black-hearted bastard!
What rot! Though I did have sufficient motive, 'tis true. That young lady caused me no end of grief. She always was a most unwilling puppet. I dare say Her Grace was grateful that someone thought to cut her strings.
Yeah.
You would mock her, then mock her from hell!
What?
Have you lost your mind, General? It is forbidden to draw steel in the royal chambers, much less slaughter our fellow Syndicate members. You're one of them. You've been in league with the Scions all along.
You're next, you scheming bastard!
Oh, Raban!
7 hells!
Admiral, we must leave.
How unlike you, old friend. I did not expect to take your arm so easily.
Take the Scions into custody. They have conspired to commit regicide. And arrest this traitor as well.
Ilbert, I hope you choke on their coin.
'Tis better than the dirt I've supped on these long years. We can't all abandon Alamigo and become great war heroes as you have. You are not the man you once were, Raban. Since that girl strapped the yoke around your neck, you've become docile. She took the mad bull and cut off his balls, and a bull that cannot rot is fit for naught but slaughter. Shall I tell you who really killed your precious Sultana? It was me.
You'll die! I never doubted you, not for a moment. But there is more to this than I yet understand. Flee this place. Clear your names. Find out who is behind this plot. It is the only way. Now go!
Ah, there you are.
Thancred, where have you been?
Avoiding the fumbling advances of some very persistent admirers. When I realized the celebrations had turned sour, it seemed prudent to slip away and take stock of the situation. 'Twould appear that much of the city is already under tight guard. It occurs to me that expanding the Brass Blade's authority may not have been such a wonderful idea after all.
The success of this plan was contingent upon those thugs having the run of the place. Just how long has this scheme been in motion?
The careful preparations, the maneuvering of forces. I am inclined to agree with the General's insistence that a deeper plot exists here.
Sir,
Would I be right in thinking we now have an excuse to pummel as many brass blades as we like?
Unless you plan on pummeling them all, I'm not sure that will greatly aid our cause.
The Sultana's assassination was but one part of the scheme. We too were its targets. And though we did not share poor Nanamo's fate, we are yet hobbled by the charges laid at our door. Where now might we seek refuge?
Where indeed, we may safely assume that our foe is thought to have the Rising Stones watched.
Forgive me for stating the obvious, but our choice of destination will matter little if we cannot secure an escape route out of Ul'dah. Happily, I believe I can provide one. Papa Shan once told me about the passages hidden in the walls of the palace. If I recall correctly, the fireplace in Nanamo's chambers conceals the entrance to a tunnel. It should lead outside the city and allow us to avoid any messy confrontations.
The rest of you go on ahead. I'll handle this lot.
By yourself? I suppose I shall just have to join you.
Crystal Braves too, huh? Now this should be interesting.
Ida! Papalimo!
We will hold our pursuers here. Hurry, now! Find this tunnel of Thancred's.
Minfilia, we cannot linger!
Now look what you've done!
Ida, are you all right? There are just too many of them.
I'm fine. I could do this all day. How about you?
Nearing the end of my tether.
This is so stupid. We're the scions of the Seventh Dawn. The ones who stand between this realm and the evil that's trying to destroy it.
And if you think we'll leave the stewardship of Eorzea to the likes of your masters, then you're sorely mistaken.
Sorry I dragged you into this, Papalimo.
'Tis hardly the first time, and I'll be damned if it will be the last. it, Ida!
I was hoping you'd say that.
I never knew such a watercourse existed beneath Uldar.
The architecture is of the Sildine style, if I'm not mistaken. The ancients plainly foresaw the need for a ready means of escape.
This way!
Well, that didn't take long. It seems these tunnels were not as secret as I'd hoped.
You two go on ahead. Thancred and I will deal with this.
What do you mean to do?
Only that which is required to ensure that the dawn's light survive to brighten the morrow.
Fear not, antecedent. You haven't seen the last of these fair features.
My friends.
Leave us!
What is the plan, milady? Shall I take the dozen on the left and you the dozen on the right? The odds are not exactly stacked in our favor.
Numbers will count for little when I bring the tunnel down upon their heads. Though I cannot say I relish the thought of being entombed with you for all eternity.
You wound me. I will have you know that many a maid would kill for the chance to spend forever at my side. Now, may I have the last dance? Well, this is going splendidly. Now would be a good time, milady!
'Tis done! Forgive me, Mitra.
Farewell, Winfilia.
Heidelin, she speaks to me. No. I must remain behind, but you cannot stay with me. Please, you must go on. You are the warrior of light. You are hope for the Scions and for all the realm. As long as your flame continues to burn, the light of the dawn may ever be relit. You must escape and save Eorzea from those who would plunge it into darkness. "'Tis the only way."
I am glad to see you safe, my friend. What of the others? Damn that man! Taleji played me for a fool! I thought the Crystal Brave's mine till the very moment I felt the blade at my back.
There will be ample time for soul-searching later. For now, we must put some arms between us and Ul'dah.
Well, would you look who it is? Need a ride? I doubt it'll be half as exciting as the last trip we took. Not if I have anything to say about it anyway. Let's not dawdle, eh? All aboard! I was stocking up on supplies over in Vesper Bay, you see, when your sister come up and begged a favour. Said her brother was having some trouble down in Ul'dah, and likely needed a helping hand getting away. Thinking them ruins would make a fine hiding place, I decided to try there first. And lo and behold, there you were! Aye, and judging by them soldiers as were pouring out of the city, I arrived not a moment too soon. Ha! Must have been fate that we happened to find you there, though, eh?
I had thought to look out for Alize, but 'twould appear she was the one watching over me. I've made such a mess of things.
And who might you be, young sir?
Pippin Taropin, Vice Marshal of the Immortal Flames. I had been on the Alamegan front these past few moons, but an urgent communication called me back to Uldar. Scarce had my boots touched the cobbles, though, when the streets erupted with cries of assassination. I immediately went in search of answers, and came across Master Alfino here. Needless to say, I did not think his imprisonment justified. The blame plainly lies with the Monitarists. Their greed and corruption are well known to me, but for them to take advantage of the situation with such alacrity...
Was that Pippin, you said? Ain't that the name of General Alden's lad?
Yes, I am his son. Adopted, of course. 'Twas only as we were leaving Uldar that I learned of father's fate. Once I have seen you a safe distance away, I mean to return to the city and extricate him from this madness.
Then you needn't travel no further than Blackbrush. Our fugitives have a friend waiting for them there.
I dreamed of bringing about Eorzea's salvation, but in the end... 'twas I who needed saving.
Sid!
There has been word from the capital. Ishgard has weathered another assault, and 'tis said several wyverns broke through into the city proper. The temple knights succeeded in slaying the beasts, but the intrusion prompted orders to further strengthen the guard, and to place the city under a perpetual state of alert. How keenly we feel the loss of our wards at the gates of judgment. Yet we must not bemoan our misfortune. Sir Emmerich is safely returned from Ul'dah, and once more leads the defense of Ishgard. As for the matter of your asylum, I am afraid no progress will be made until the threat to our nation is diminished. But do not despair. You are not without allies. You are more than welcome to shelter here for as long as you wish. Pray, think of it as a new headquarters of sorts. The Falling Snows, or some such. All frivolity aside, any who come here in search of you will receive no aid from House Forton. For once, the Ishgardian reputation for inhospitality shall work in our favor. Agents of Ul'dah will find their every inquiry dismissed, and their every request for entry rebuffed, until such time as their masters have acknowledged your innocence. You once fought to preserve the honor of my dear friend. 'Tis a blessing that I may now repay that debt in kind. But let us dwell no more on this. Pray, join the rest of your companions. 'Tis bitterly cold this day. I suspect there are those who might welcome the warmth your presence brings.
Yugiri! Yes, yes, she is. Hello?
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I don't know for how much longer though. I'm getting really sleepy.
Well, sleep is important. You just got cut into, so.
Yeah. Alright. Where are you at, lady?
I am in Camp Dragonhead, About to head into Ishgard. So, starting Heavensward.
So I will meet you at Falcon's Nest then.
Falcon's Nest?
Isn't that... Yeah, that's where you'll end up.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna end up in the Ishgardian Aetherbright Plaza first.
I don't remember where you end up first. Just let me know where you end up.
Okay.
"'Tis all my doing.
No, wah.
I believed myself the only one who truly understood Eorzea's woes. And look what that arrogance has wrought. I gave commands, influenced governments with my certainty. I treated the Crystal Braves, and even the Scions themselves, as pawns in my great scheme to save the realm. But in my headlong rush into imagined glory, I paid no heed to the ground upon which I trod. The salvation of Eorzea. What was it that I hoped to achieve? Did I believe that I could rid the realm of every danger and difficulty? That I could defeat the Empire and the Ascians, and find homes for every refugee? Oh, yes. I was so very clever. Become a guardian of Eorzea, I implored, and sat back to watch my perfect army cleanse the land of chaos. 'Twas all but a means to feed my own vanity. Only when all is lost do I finally realize the truth.
Oh, Alphinaud.
So, Master Alphinaud, are you content to remain a broken blade? Is there no flame hot enough to reforge you? What of the fine companions who yet stand at your side? I dare say the fires of their determination will soon have you slicing the air again with your customary wit.
I hardly deserve such friendship. And besides, where are we to go?
Alphinaud, if I may? Should this place not serve our purpose, then we shall go to Ishgard. Minfilia told me many times, as long as we stand fast against despair, the beacon of hope will never be lost to sight. Be it in the snow or in the clouds, we few will see that the dawn's light shines again.
You are right, Tataru. Thank you. And thank you for your kind words, Lord Orchefon. 'Tis true that Eorzea yet has her guardians. The Scions have achieved much, and 'twould be remiss of me to discard it all in a fit of self-pity. Let us then resume our journey, together, one step at a time.
Well, guess what? Credits for ARR.
Nice.
Can I skip these? Yes. Sorry. I like the song, but I'm skipping the credits.
All has been arranged as you desired, my lord.
What? Looking at my phone? Yeah, the rest of the lemon ones. You like the lemon? Here, have the rest of my lemon ones. He did eat the rest of the Samoas. You said you wanted mint and you said you wanted peanut butter, so that's what I got, Steven. Steven, your dad said no, that's why. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go lay down for a bit.
Okay. I'm probably due for a break myself. It's 6 o'clock and I need dinner.
Alright, but I will talk at you later.
Alright. Matane. Huh?
Janae, I will be on after 4:30 tomorrow, so probably closer to 5.
Okay.
Alright, I will talk to you then.
Alright, oyasumi.
Alright. Janae.
Thou thinkest sanctuary lieth beyond. Delusion, despair, death. Thou shalt find naught else here.
The dawn's light will shine again.
The switch in voice actors and actresses always trips me up.
So long as we have these specious accusations hanging over us, we will struggle to achieve anything. You must go to Ishgard, as Tataru proposed. I will return to Uldar and set things right.
No.
Pray, do not be so hasty, Master Alphino.
Lord Orchiffon.
Full well do I understand your desire to clear your names. But now is not the time for drastic action. You yet have allies upon whom you can rely. There is no need to act alone.
Yes. Yes, of course. Pray forgive my impatience.
I bring tidings. Count Edmont has decreed that the three of you be taken in as wards of House Fortan. Under our patronage, you shall be granted access to the city proper. Pray, consider our manor your new headquarters, from which you may gather information and plan how best to proceed. Needless to say, should any of your missing allies be found, as I am certain they shall, they will of course be welcome to join you there.
You are more than generous, my friend. On behalf of my fellows, I humbly accept your offer of hospitality.
The Count is a good man, and just. He will treat you with the kindness and respect that a hero and dear friend deserves.
To Ishgard, then. Together. There we shall carry on the Scion's legacy. There we shall begin anew.
Hear, hear!
First quest of Heavensward. while I'm thinking of it.
And so they came, at a friend's behest. Heroes once celebrated as saviors of Eorzea, brought low through treachery, their names blackened with royal blood. With memories of the lost and dreams of redemption, with hope yet in their hearts, they came. To Ishgard, shining city on the mount, overlooking the dominion of Kurthus. A great and proud nation, devoted to Halone, the Fury, ruled by Thordan VII, Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. The last bastion of the faith, her walls ever bristling with the sworn swords and spears of her 4 high houses. A land that after 1,000 years of war had forgotten what it was to be at peace. Through gates long closed, the warrior of light and her companions passed, entering at last a city whose history was written in blood. In the midst of the Dragonsong War they came, 3 weary travelers whose arrival would set in motion great change. Though none knew then how great.
Okay, it is time for a break, and I will be back with some more Heavensward. Woo! Yay!